What's good? What's good? Man, came across this story. Horrible, horrible case of neglect and incompetence leading to medical malpractice. And this young lady got the complete shaft for her settlement. She was only able to get a fraction of what was owed to her. This case is disturbing because my wife went through a case of, I want to say, antibiotic poisoning from a prescription of an antibiotic years ago. The short term for this floxed. But my wife recovered, thank the Most High. But this lady, 10 times worse. She went to see a nurse practitioner for depression. And they prescribed her, Lamotrigine. And it has a brand name spelled Lamictal. Not sure how to pronounce that. I'm not going to butcher it in the attempt either. The victim is named KhialiahShaws out of Georgia. And this actually started in 2013. They gave her the prescription. The warning for the doctors or the pharmacist is for the doctors or the one prescribing it, the nurse practitioner, one step under a doctor. Do not rapidly increase the dosage. And guess the name of the condition that it gave her. And I heard of this condition before, and I thought it was, I don't know, some type of genetic disease or whatever. But it's called Stevens-Johnson syndrome. And I looked it up yesterday. The main cause is from medication. Now this, when they increased her dosage, another thing, in Georgia, the law is to have a session with a pharmacist before you take the medication, not the pharmacy tech. That's what got them dragged in the lawsuit. But she didn't get that much from them in comparison of what she was seeking from this doctor or clinic or whatever. So when you the side effect of that causes Steven Johnson, it boils your skin from the inside. This young lady, and of course, she's black. Her sweat glands melted off. Her fingernails are gone, never to come back. She lost part of her vision. Her whole face, skin melted off. They had to put her in a medically induced coma for more than a month because it was excruciating pain. So it's sad to see that she suffered life-altering injuries, and it could reoccur. Her skin and hair melted off. She was disfigured. And if your fingernails won't grow back and you don't have sweat glands, that's still a permanent disfigurement. I don't know how the doctor got off, or the hospital or clinic got off something about Georgia law. Probably because she's black. They probably still on some Jim Crow malpractice. But I want to bet that nurse practitioner got paid for that experiment they did on that young lady. What you reap, what you sow. But the warning is, people, I don't care if you're black or white, taking these medications, trusting these doctors is one of the top 5 in death. Hospitals have a high death rate from infections or medical malpractice. I'm going off memory. That might be number 3 or 4 not counting car accidents, gunshots, suicide. That's a high number to go into a hospital and come out with an infection or a pill that is killing you. People got depression, they better look for a holistic solution. Take a walk in the park, get some sun, learn a new hobby, art, instrument, something. Read a book, listen to some classical music, meditate, get some crystals or something. Anything is better than taking a death pill. To sit there and have your skin boil and burn from the inside out so bad they had to put you in a coma. And then the justice system was not on her side. Her medical bills is higher than her settlement, the one that she was able to walk away with. And she made a TikTok, it went viral, and I don't blame her. I do not blame her at all for screaming and letting it all out, because it's still justice to be served. So we have to look to avoid pharmaceuticals and poison in foods. That's another thing. Botulism. Or even pharmaceutical laced deposits in groundwater. It'll be in lakes and rivers too. But that's just to put people on alert. Even to the fact in St. Louis, I came across 2 people that had surgeries a year ago. One man, one woman. Knee replacements. And they have to go back and get it redone a year later because of some infection or defect in equipment. And that honestly sound like a scam. They go in there, halfway do it, and you last about a year. I mean, man, they need to start giving warranties on surgeries. For real. If you get a knee replacement and you got to go back a year later because they fucked up, that's an inconvenience to you. But you ain't going to get paid for it. They're not going to pay you. The insurance company should pay you for going back through that, because your life is turned upside down. But yet, everybody's saying, oh, go see your doctor. Go see your doctor. Or they make therapy the new church. Oh, go to therapy. It's for the rest of your life, though, but go to therapy. You need therapy. So they could finish prescribing you stuff with side effects. Oh, I forgot. When I was looking it up, they mentioned aspirin can give you Steven Johnson's syndrome also. It was Tylenol, Advil, Aleve, and a hospital favorite, naproxen. Yeah. That's what we got to deal with. All division of politics aside, we need to be aware to be alive when it comes to medication, especially for something as, I'm not going to call it trivial, but it can easily be corrected if you have to do some type of therapy or meditation. Basically, I'll make it as simple as this. I have read reports I don't have access to right now that people were diagnosed with schizophrenia. Come to find out they originally had PTSD, but the doctor diagnosed them with schizophrenia. Well, no, they had post-traumatic stress syndrome. Not for being in the military, but emotional PTSD. From having trauma consistently inflicted upon them when they were younger. or early adulthood, 17 to 21 or something like that, and they get to be 40 and it's coming out, but it's misdiagnosed. Like they're in a rush to put a label on you to give you medication. And I almost want to say I want to beg people to reconsider being quick to take medication for mood issues. Please. Nobody want to see they folks with their skin peeled off. Conscious Thought 101. See y'all next time.